When you look at whether MHT or menopause hormone therapy actually creates weight loss just on its own, that's variable and not per se the reason to be taking it. But there's a huge component to hormone therapy that benefits women that does impact weight, which is treatment of vasomotor symptoms. So at night when you're trying to sleep, and then all of a sudden you're having a hot flash, or you're feeling your heart race, or for me, it's been having anxiety and just waking up in the middle of the night and I'm like, I cannot go back to sleep. That sleep disruption actually really does impact your metabolic health, not only through weight gain, which is associated with it because of increase in cravings. When you don't get restorative sleep, you actually have an increase in hunger hormones that regulate hunger. You can have increases in even your insulin resistance, your blood pressure. So this is no joke. Like, not having sleep is a huge factor of impacting metabolic health and weight gain. That hormone replacement can help. It can benefit women to get better sleep. Also mood. So even though per se it's not just for mood, there are studies to show that it does help improve mood in women who may be experiencing mood disorders during this time of life, whether it's depression or anxiety. And when we can get feeling better in terms of our mood, then we're able to make better decisions in terms of food, in terms of movement, in terms of sleep. So there's definitely a relationship there.
I love the points you're making, Dr. Mittal, because I think many women sort of over time, certainly in our culture, kind of piecemeal things out. So, oh, I'm gaining weight, I need to lose weight. Oh, I'm not sleeping, I need to sleep. I'm feeling depressed, I need to address that. And what you're sort of threading the needle on is the relationship that one has on the other. And it's so funny because I think back to when I started taking MHT, I really did, between the hot flashes and the sleep, those were the things that I felt needed to be addressed. I didn't know how that it was going to come together, and I didn't know what impact it was going to have on other aspects of my life, if you will. So I just knew I wanted to get to sleep. That was resolved. And I knew I wanted the hot flashes to go away. That was resolved. What I didn't anticipate was that actually I would be sort of like more anxious to get back in the gym. I would feel overall better, plugged in, tuned in, dialed up, and ready to sort of address what I was eating in the kitchen. I wasn't feeling so lethargic and melancholy and, oh, forget it, who cares, and I'm gonna succumb to my cravings all the time, I can enjoy this and put it down. There was this snowball effect that happened that was unexpected and very exciting.
Absolutely. And then you mentioned, stress, right? We haven't really talked about that too much yet. But I think that this is a unique phase of life that we go through. I mean, I guess if I look back, I go, there were always stressors, right? But now maybe my bandwidth to face things a little bit limited compared to before. And then if you throw on top of that, you haven't slept enough, and now we have aging parents and we have kids that need us. Or even if you don't, or if you're in a place in your career where there's a lot of demands, there's a lot of burnout and overwhelm. And if we can feel better in terms of our mood through MHT, that's one tool. But also maybe taking it upon ourselves to think about, what can I do for myself? And it's not about waiting for the next vacation 3 months away, or waiting for the massage that I'm going to get in a month. Or alcohol, which we have to mention here. It's oftentimes a coping mechanism for women, and whether it's daily or if it's maybe having a lot of drinks on the weekend, that absolutely affects sleep. affects your cholesterol, affects your metabolic health, can lead to weight gain. It makes us feel better in the moment, but doesn't really make our mood feel better. And it's important to, maybe I call them, building in pressure valve releases throughout the day. It doesn't mean that I have an hour a day even for myself, but maybe I have just like 10 minutes, block 2 10-minute slots a day somewhere in your day to be like, let me get outside. For me, it's nature,
Yeah.
being outside, getting a change of scenery, getting some sunlight. When you do something for yourself, you're also like, I'm still a priority.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
feeling like you did something for yourself is nice, especially if you stay up late at night trying to get your me time at night. I have
Right.
a lot of, I've been
Not gonna
guilty
work.
of it too.
Yeah.
You're depriving yourself of sleep because you never came first, you came last. And therefore, now you're staying up watching something that
Right.
maybe is taking away from your sleep.